TGIF. Happy Friday, my YouTube friends and family. This is Lindsay, and hopefully, I am back with more daily work from home job leads for you. I do have one job that is not in the healthcare field that's more like reviewing background checks. The other jobs that I'm sharing are in the healthcare field. I know a lot of you are looking to work in the healthcare field doing like billing, doing some like case entry, data entry type things into like electronic medical health records. We got quality assurance. We are going to dive all into those, and of course, links, timestamps, all that additional information you may need to get to the application pages, put those job applications in, can always be found in the YouTube description box below the video. But I did just want to take a minute, if you don't mind, to talk about something that is happening with YouTube, because I'm not sure how long this video will actually be up. So when I posted yesterday on my community page, I saw a lot of your comments. If you commented on that post, thank you so much. It looks like this is happening to a lot of work from home channels across YouTube and other channels as well. But yesterday I posted my normal job lead video, and then I got an email from YouTube that they removed it for not following their community guidelines. They say it goes against their harmful and dangerous policy containing like scams or exaggerated promises. My promise to make $50,000 to $85,000 a year working from home was not exaggerated. The jobs that I posted, that was the salary that they had actually posted in their job listing. I always just go by off the job listing. I never make promises. And in fact, a lot of times when I share the Glassdoor page's ratings for the company, I always tell you, do your own research on a company, read the reviews before giving them any of your information. So it does look like going forward, we will not be able to put like dollar amounts maybe in the job titles and the what do you call it, the thumbnails. So I will still be sharing the salary on screen when I share the job, but I will not be able to like make claims up front about it. So just know titles, thumbnails might get a little bit bland. I'm sorry for that. But I've also been researching since this happened. I did appeal it, and of course, they denied my appeal, saying my video went against harmful and dangerous policy. Although, when you kind of look at their policies, it doesn't cover exactly what we're allowed to do and what we're not. They just tell you to stay away from like weapons content, harmful and dangerous acts. My videos include none of this. So they don't really give us guidelines about what we can do. And so that seems to be the gray area right now. Are links to jobs still okay? Is links to my website still okay in the description boxes? We don't know. I have seen other YouTubers that do work from home channels. Right now, I only have a warning. The problem is this video that I'm posting or any other video that I post, next time that they decide that they don't like something in my video, I will get a strike on my channel, which means I will not be able to post for 7 days. And I've seen this happen to a lot of work from home channels right now where they're not being allowed to post for like the next 7 days. So if you're seeing less content from us, that's probably why. But I'm saying all this to say, I know I probably need to figure out how to pivot with the times. I just don't know what that looks like. If you have any suggestions, please leave them down in the comments below. I know I've seen some YouTubers kind of going over to like Patreon. I have not researched into that yet. My understanding though is that Patreon, that the subscribers or you guys would have to subscribe to some kind of monthly plan. I don't really like that idea. I just come from a place, YouTube is not my full-time job. I actually practice what I preach. I work a full-time remote work from home job doing healthcare billing myself. I'm a supervisor for healthcare billing. So YouTube is not my full-time job, so maybe I'm approaching it a little bit differently, but I don't feel like in today's world we need any more monthly subscription fees at all. I think everything is being turned into a monthly subscription fee. I have a monthly subscription fee for software that I use on my computer, Netflix, all the things, and I just don't feel like we need any more. So, if you have any suggestions, kind of in case YouTube does not let us continue here on the platform, please let me know down below. But I will be here sharing until they say I absolutely cannot. So, with that being said, first up, we have the company Thumbtack. I'm sorry. Thumbtack. They have 651 reviews from past and current employees, an overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.9 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a background check lead specialist. This is remote for the United States. Everything I'm sharing is for the United States, and none of these jobs require any kind of college degree. But they're looking for somebody who really loves detail, to really comb through background checks, reviewing them with meticulous attention to detail. So you're trying to pull out all kinds of things from these background checks. So you're reviewing and adjudicating these background check results for service professionals on the Thumbtack platform. And you're looking for those little details in that background check that's going to help you make informed decisions regarding the eligibility of the service providers. So you're trying to say, yes, they're eligible. No, they're not. So you're addressing and resolving any identity verification concerns, providing clear and timely information to the users regarding their background check and any privacy related inquiries. Now, they don't require any kind of college degree for this, just a high school diploma or GED, but they're specifically looking for somebody who's worked in a field before that requires a high meticulous attention to detail. So they're kind of leaning towards people who've worked in trust and safety, law enforcement, compliance, human resources, legal, or they do take other fields outside of that as long as your previous job was paying high attention to detail. You've got to be able to kind of manage different caseloads, multitask, be a team player, be highly adaptable and receptive to taking feedback. Of course, pay is depending on things like your location and experience, but for most U.S. locations, pay is going to be between $26.25 an hour up to $33.95 an hour. Now, getting into the healthcare jobs, we have Jane App hiring. Jane App has 163 reviews with an overall rating of 3.9 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a medical billing specialist. So they are looking for somebody to take claims and submit them to insurance companies or third-party billing vendors using accurate CPT, ICD-10 diagnosis codes. HCPCS codes are going to be more like on the hospital facility side. CPT codes are used on both sides, but a lot of CPT codes are used on the physician billing side. HCPCS codes are more reserved for like facility billing, where you're having surgeries and things like that. But they are basically looking for somebody to basically follow up on those insurance denials and unpaid claims, trying to figure out if there's anything you can do to overturn that denial and get the claim paid. So you're communicating with these insurance companies and patients as well, just trying to figure out what went wrong and how you fix it. Was coding on the claim wrong? Can you recode it and send it back to the insurance company? Does the insurance company need additional information like maybe medical records to prove medical necessity? Things like that. You're just trying to do whatever you can in a legal way to make sure that these claims get paid by the insurance company. So when the insurance does pay, you're also going to be responsible for making sure those payments get posted in the system to the patient's account. Things get written off or adjusted as needed, of course, all while following HIPAA guidelines. But this does not require any kind of college degree. They do want somebody who has experience in medical billing or some kind of related role, somebody who knows about insurance like Medicare, Medicaid, somebody who's familiar with like electronic health records, billing software, how to read like EOBs, explanation of benefits, strong attention to detail. Now, this one is paying $55,000 a year. Next up, we have a CorroHealth hiring. CorroHealth has 345 reviews with a rating of 3.5 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a case entry specialist, again, remote for the United States. And this is basically entering cases or information into electronic medical health records. So they are paying $18 an hour. They're looking for somebody to work kind of different shifts. They're looking for Sunday through Monday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then Tuesday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it is going to require some weekend work on Sunday, but they're really looking for somebody to transcribe or type information from the client's medical records into the required electronic format, checking completed work, making sure it's accurate, error-free, monitoring those shared inboxes, so shared email inboxes and internal request dashboards for things coming in for the patient's medical record. So you're going to receive and document like incoming emails, calls, tickets, voicemails, just following up with the internal clinical staff as needed through phone and email. And of course, you're exporting and uploading documents within the CorroHealth system so that, of course, the patient's medical record is updated timely with all their information. Maybe you're trying to get lab results into their record, whatever the case may be. It only requires a high school diploma or GED. While they prefer a college degree, it is actually not required as long as you have prior knowledge of like electronic medical records. You are very detail oriented. You can be self-motivated. Of course, you're going to demonstrate that you will follow those HIPAA laws, compliance, regulations, all things like that. Next up, we have Conduent Hiring. I've shared this company several times on this channel before. They do a lot of data entry jobs and stuff, but today they have a quality assurance job in the healthcare field. They have 11,000 reviews with an overall rating of 3.1 out of 5 stars. And again, they're looking for a quality assurance associate specifically for their Medicaid division. This is remote for the United States only. They're paying $17 an hour. And of course, looking for somebody to work 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, Monday through Friday. So if you're outside of that time zone, convert your hours to make sure that that works for you. But they're really looking for somebody to be responsible for completing internal audit reviews for their quality assurance team. So you're analyzing the work produced of others to make sure there's no errors in the work. You're like that second checkpoint. So you're monitoring transactions, making sure that they're compliant against performance standards, assisting in any systematic approaches that are needed for high quality service. You're just partnering with different team members, collaborating, making sure any areas that y'all have identified for opportunity for improvement have been identified. So just basically checking the quality of things, making sure everything is as planned. Only high school diploma or GED is needed, but they do require someone who has experience working with Medicaid or other insurances. Somebody who's kind of worked in quality assurance before. Of course, you can navigate around computer systems, use those Microsoft Office systems, have great attention to detail.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day, and I'll be back really soon with more work from home job leads just for you.